If you like historical fiction books with some suspense in them, you should read Unbound by Anne E. Burg. This book, which is written in little verses, is available in our Dewey School Library. It's also available from the Livingston County Library on Libby, where you can listen to it as an audiobook or just read it as an ebook. Grace is a young slave girl at this really big plantation in the South in the 1800s before the Civil War. While Grace is still little and growing up, she helps down at the slave cabins, keeping things clean and cooking and helping take care of the babies while the grown-ups are out working in the fields. Eventually, though, once Grace gets old enough, the master calls her up to work in the big house. Now, Grace's mom and her uncle are so worried that Grace will get herself in trouble with her mouth while she's working in the big house. So they make her promise to keep her mouth shut and to keep her eyes down the whole time she's working. But the longer Grace works up at the big house, the more she sees horrible stuff happening to the people that she loves and the people that she's grown up around. And eventually, she can't take it. She sees white masters hurting the slaves. She sees them selling them at auction. And she sees them separating families from each other who will never get to see each other again. And she can't keep her mouth shut any longer. Once she speaks her mind, there are some major consequences. So Grace and her family decide in the middle of the night they're going to flee the plantation. But even that is a huge, dangerous risk. Read Unbound to find out what happens to Grace on her escape from slavery.